Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashlyn here. I sound like total dog dude right now. Don't look all the best, but I got my Abominable book club box and I'm really curious to see what's in here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it because I want to see. I'm nosy, and I just literally got it today, and I've been sleeping all day, and now I want to know. So it looks like because last month I didn't get my drink sachet, it looks like they sent me two this time, which I'm really happy about if they did, because they definitely accommodated the mishap from last box. So that's a bonus. Alright, let's go ahead and get the drink sachets taken care of first. Oh, well, and then we got one. Oh goodness, there's a lot in here. Alright, so first off, we have some lemon and ginger, which might actually be really good to have right now since I'm sick. And then there's some Nescafe unsweetened taste cappuccino. Then we have some Lion's Perkadilly. Hey, my... That's awesome. This is a coffee bag. It's deep and intense. Established in 1904. That's pretty cool. Like, this part right here, Dilly, that's my last name, so that's awesome. Then we have some instant hot chocolate from Cadbury. And then we finish it off with some Tetley chamomile soothing and calming and caffeine-free tea. Some chamomile tea. So that is the first one. And then the second one, I don't know if you get one or two. I think you only get one, but I think they accommodated me from last time. Like I said. Alright, so it looks like we got another Perkadilly coffee bag, deep and intense. We have an Aero, Nestle Aero hot chocolate. We have a raspberry and pomegranate from Tetley tea, which tea is really good for you when you're sick, so this works out. We have another Nescafe cappuccino unsweetened. And we have a English breakfast, rich, refreshing, and full-flavored Tetley tea. Alright, so that's a lot of drinks to, have and whatnot. Next, we're gonna go ahead and pull out this. And this is a pin, and it says Future Ghost. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. There you go. Future Ghost. So that's cool. It's my first pin. I think I'm going to start doing a pin board if I start doing these boxes again. Looks like we have another Spookmark, as they call them. It says Spookmark 7, Series 3. Go on the count of 3, the instructor said, his hand clamped onto my shoulder. 1, 2, 3. I shifted my legs and dropped off the edge of the boat. I focused on my breathing and waited for the bubbles to clear, revealing the vast empty blue in all directions. Nothing but the void. They told me to wait, that there were blips on the scanner, and big ones, too. I waited, but still nothing. Of course it was a hoax, a 10-grand con. There had been chatter online that the real mermaid videos were CGI, but I had to know for sure. Pushed up towards the surface when something suddenly clamped around my foot. I looked down and saw a face staring at me from the darkness. Its eyes were beautiful, massive and glittering in the dim light, but they were wide with panic. More of them shot past me, up towards the surface. There were so many, but there was something else too. Clouds of red in the water. Blood. Some of the creatures were missing chunks from their bodies. Others had whole limbs gone. I thought about the blips on the scanner and wondered what was hunting them. So that sounds interesting. I don't know what this thing does, But this is a QR code. If you guys want to go ahead and take a minute and scan it, you can. So that is our first bookmark. Our second bookmark is a little spooky looking. It says, I think I've ought to read only the kind of books that wound and stab us. Franz Kafka. And it looks like this. One morning as Gregor Samsa was waking up from anxious dreams, he discovered that in bed he had been changed into a monstrous verminous bug. He lay on his armor hard back and saw, as he lifted his head up a little, his brown arched abdomen divided up into rigid bow-like sections. From this height, the blanket, just about ready to slide off completely, could hardly stay in place. His numerous legs, pitifully thin in comparison to the rest of his circumference, flickered helplessly before his eyes. Excerpt from the Metamorphosis. Interesting. Alright, next we got this thing, which this is hot cross bun in Moorish milk chocolate, handmade in Wales by us for you. So this is wickedly Welsh chocolate. And this looks really cool. Like at first I saw this and I was like, what is that? But this is some Welsh chocolate. Oh, looks really good. We're artisanal, we're Welsh, and we believe if you put good things in, you'll get good things out. We love making amazing chocolates because we want all our fellow chocolate lovers to experience awesome chocolate in ways you can't anywhere else. We're as fantastical about quality as we are flavor, so all our chocolates are made by real people in Wales with pride for you. Alright, so this looks good. And I learned something about them. Okay, so this is a UK box. So this right here, it may say 16/12/21, but it's good until December 16th of 2021 because what they do the day, then the month, then the year in the UK. So this is actually not expired like I thought it was last time. Just so you guys know, if you guys ever get this box. Alright. So we have our Cursed Library book. We have, ooh, what else do we have in here? Oh, we have this. Let's see. Oh, by the way, this pin is glow in the dark. So we have the Monstrous Verminous Bug premium bookmark based on Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis. Future Ghost pin badge, 1 out of 10 chance to chase glow in the dark version. Hot Cross Bun by Wickedly Welsh Chocolate. Spookmark Series 4, number 7, Fall of Ariel. Okay, so this is what that book is. I think you can scan the QR code and you can actually get like a downloadable ebook of it. But that is Fall of Ariel by Owen Morgan. Alright, this is the hand-wrapped book courtesy of the Accursed Library. Okay, so there's that. So let's go ahead and open this. I love doing this, and they look so cool. See, look at this. The way that they, like, tie it and they put the little, like, wax thing there. So awesome, and it makes it look like blood's all over it. Let's see what book we get. 1 second. Tell you what, guys, whoever does your wrapping is really good at it. Alright, so we got A Walk on the Dark Side, Visions of Horror. 21 all-new stories from modern horror's most daring voices. And it's edited by John Pellin. So this looks like an anthology. And this is really exciting if it is an anthology because, yeah, it's definitely an anthology. It's got Watch Your Step and Keep Your Eye on the Shadows. You never know who or what can emerge from them. Don Tomasanos, Joseph A. Izzo, Mark Samuels, Lee Thomas, Michael Liamio, Paul Finch, D.G.K. Goldberg, Michael Shea, John Pellin, Tim Laban, and Brett Alexander Savory. Padar Scullion. I might be butchering these. I'm super sorry. Jeffrey Thomas, Metabel Wilson, Michael T. Hook Jr., Michael Oliveri, Brian Keane, Tom Piccirilli, Caitlin R. Kiernan, Brian Hodge, Paul Melnizek, Brian A. Hopkins, and Steve Raznick Tem. Praise for Bram Stoker nominee John Pellin's previous Dark Side collections. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely an anthology, and I'm really excited for this. Give me 1 second. Alright, next I think we have I'm not sure. It's Tender is the Flesh by Agustina Bazterrica. Due to Black Static moving to a more infrequent schedules with bumper issues, we were left with a gap in our regular programming. Thankfully, we read this amazing book at the start of the year and were blown away. So we knew we had to plug the gap with this brutal and stomach-churning story of cannibalism and the darkest aspects of human nature. Don't read this one with a plate full of bacon in front of you. Okay, so usually there's like a magazine or something, or an up-and-coming release, maybe? But we have Tender is the Flesh, a thrilling dystopia that everyone should read. It says a hideous, bold, and unforgettable version of the future. This book will pull you in, take hold, and not let go. My favorite read of this year, said Christina Delshire, author of Vox. If everyone was eating human meat, would you? Marcos is in the business of slaughtering humans, only no one calls them that. He works with numbers, consignments, processing. One day, he's given a specimen of the finest quality. He leaves her tied up in an outhouse, a problem to be disposed of later. But she haunts Marcos. Her trembling body and watchful gaze seem to understand, and soon he becomes tortured by what has been lost and what might still be saved. Okay. And it looks like this is a copyright of 2017, but English translation is 2020. So, there you go. It sounds really good. And last but not least, we have our big one. Like our big one. A little ASMR for you. Okay. So this one says, Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward and signed Bookplate. This brand new hardback release has been making waves during its entire pre-launch due to the stellar writing and breathtaking story, and we're glad to say it lives up to the hype. We can't express how happy we are to include this fantastic book in the box, and we hope you all enjoy it as much as we did. It follows the story of Ted, a lonely recluse who lives in a boarded-up house with his daughter and a cat named Olivia, but all is not what it seems in this mind-melting, dark, and horrifying story. Alright, so, again, this is The Last House on Needless Street, and it looks like this. It's absolutely beautiful. See. Oh. And here's our little signed book plate, if you guys can see that. It is signed by Catriona Ward. I mean, it's a small book plate, but that's okay. It says, you won't believe what's inside the last house on Needless Street. This is a story of a murderer, a stolen child, revenge. This is the story of Ted, who lives with his daughter Lauren and his cat Olivia in an ordinary house at the end of an ordinary street. All these things are true, and yet some of them are lies. You think you know what's inside the last house on Needless Street. You think you've read this story before. In the dark forest at the end of Needless Street, something lies buried, but it's not what you think. And it also says, this is from the multiple award-winning author of Little Eve and Raw Blood. Its extraordinary tale will thrill and move readers in equal measure. The Last House on Needless Street is a work of incredible imagination and heartbreaking beauty. This actually sounds like something I would, instantly pick up, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And this is a 2021 release. First published in Great Britain in 2021 by Viper, part of Serpent's Tail, an imprint of Profile Books Limited, London. Yep, it's copyright 2021, so this is a brand new release. It says, for my nephew, River Emmanuel Ward Enoch, born August 14th, 2020. And I think how it's set up is the chapters or sections. These are chapters. These are some long chapters. So it goes in the it goes based on Ted Bannerman, Olivia the cat, which is weird, and then Ted, and then Dee, which I think is the daughter. That's how the chapter is set up, is by name. And then Ted. I don't think there's anybody else. Okay, so Ted, Dee, and Olivia is how the chapters go. And I love chapters that do that kind of stuff. Oh, and you guys, it's actually blurbed by Stephen King. It says, I haven't read anything this exciting since Gone Girl. Stephen King, you guys. Okay, so I'm ready for this. I'm excited for this. Yes, we stand. We do everything. Alright, so that was the Abominable Book Club box for April, right? Yeah, for April. I have one more, and then, in June, or May, oh my goodness. No, okay, so May will be my last one, but I think I'm going to continue it because I like everything that you get with it. I like that you get 3 different types of reading material. You get 2, bookmarks, and they have stories on them themselves. You get a treat, and then you also get coffee and tea sachets, which, I mean, coffee, tea, and a treat goes hand in hand with books. I am really excited for this because I do love short stories, and this is a horror anthology, and I couldn't be more excited about it, honestly. And then you get a new release. I'm hoping, though, that I start getting the magazine soon, which if I don't, it's totally fine. But, they really did outdo themselves because they did send me a sachet of drinks. This time around, they sent me 2 because I didn't get mine last time. So, with that being said, they really do accommodate any issues. They make up for it in their next box, especially because when you reach out to them, they are fantastic about getting back to you in a timely manner, and they do everything they can to fix any issues you have. So, I really do like this box a lot. The only thing I don't like is the price. Although I do the 3 months at a time, it'll save me money. But because it's coming from the UK to the US, it costs me a lot more in shipping. But if this is the only book box that I get for the time being, it shouldn't be an issue. You figure about $120 for the box and another additional like $20 per box, so $60 for shipping for the 3 months though, and they take it out completely. So it cost me almost $200 for 3 months of the subscription with the shipping included. I'm not really mad about it because that covers me for 3 months, and what you get in this box is fantastic. I mean, you get a signed book, a new release, you get something from their cursed library. Like, it could be a cursed book that you're getting from them too, which is amazing. And then you also get like a newer release, or you can get a magazine and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna still do it, but I guess time will really tell because next month is the last month, and then I have to decide if I want to renew or not before June. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry that I sound like crap. A quick little update on me is, yeah, this is getting all taken care of soon, you guys. So, dental work is going to be getting done soon. Today, though, I'm very, very ill. I'm actually doing better. Well, yesterday, I should say. Okay, so yesterday, got off at 6 a.m., still wasn't feeling good. Saturday night, went to the races. My tooth broke in the back, so that's been fun to deal with. You can't even see it because it's actually like a hair. Sunday, which was Easter. Happy belated Easter, guys, by the way. You're probably not going to see this until like a couple weeks after Easter, if I'm being completely honest with you, because I'm just extremely sick. I'm going to try and work on things, but I wanted to get this video out of the way mainly because of the fact that like the box came and I was like, yes, I'm excited for this. I want to see what's in it, and I'm really happy I did. But anyway, Sunday I worked 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then I did another shift, 9:30 at night until 6 a.m. yesterday morning. Yes, I did a split double. It was excruciating, and I haven't been feeling good, and I told work I wasn't feeling good, and the one chick that was working was like, well, I don't care, I gotta get schoolwork done, and I gotta get my dog to bed. I know, weird. Anyway, we're not gonna get too far into that, but like basically I told him I needed to go to the ER, and then she was like, no, you're fine, it's just allergies, which I thought it was just allergies. And then after I got off work yesterday, I came home and I was like dead tired. I slept till about 2, and then I woke up and I was like really, really warm and sweaty. And I was like, okay, I have a trusty dusty little thermometer here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and take my temperature. Well, when I took my temperature, it was 103.8. So basically, my buddy rushed me to the hospital, and I had to sit at the hospital for about 3.5 hours until my fever broke. My fever broke. I got a chest X-ray. I got all sorts of things taken care of. I got blood work. I got my urine tested and everything else. Everything came back normal. They just said that I have a fever, and they can't figure out why. And I asked if it maybe had anything to do with my broken tooth. So they looked at that, and there's like no infection or anything from my broken tooth, which is good. But after I got home from the hospital, it was about 7 o'clock, and I crashed out until about an hour ago, which it is now 1:30 in the morning. So I crashed out till about 12:30 at night. And I looked over and I was like, man, that box is still sitting there, so I just want to go and get this over and done with, because there's probably something in there that I want to read, because last time I got this box, there was a book called Dear Laura by Gemma. I can't think of the last name right now, but I wanted to read that so bad, and I did, and I'm really glad I did, because it was a really good book. I don't know. I checked it again before I did the video, and I was at 101.7, so I was back up in my fever. Now I'm kind of stable. I'm at 98.6, so I did do a warm washcloth, and I opened my window to get more air circulating through and turn my fan on. But, being sick is no joke, you guys. I did get COVID tested also, so lucky me until my results come in. I'm pretty much like homebound, stuck by myself. I do have a buddy of mine though that's helping me like do stuff, because I am pretty weak right now still, and it sucks. But I will keep you guys updated if you want to know. If you do want to know how my COVID results are going, just go ahead and put a comment down in the comment section, and I'm always answering comments. I'm always answering people. If there's a box that you think I would do better than the Abominable Book Club box, let me know down in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because it helps me tremendously. I don't even know how many subscribers I have right now. I know it's not very many. I think I lost like 6 or 8 here in the last month because I'm not putting out content that they are interested in, which is totally fine. Like, I don't really care. But if there's anybody that you think that I would benefit also from subscribing to because their content kind of matches mine, I would really like to know, or just tag them. I mean, honestly, I'm game for everything and anything. I watch from spooky content to I don't even know. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get off here now. My door's opening and closing, and I don't know why. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye!